afternoon. I'm Dr. Pamela Thompson, and I'm a psychologist and a professional life coach. I'm sending you this video from lovely Atlanta, where I live and work. I'm married and have been for 12 years. My husband and I live a stone's throw outside of the city proper with our beloved dog, German Shepherd, Timber, and my elderly mother. We don't have any children, but I do have a stepson who's in his second year of college at Colorado State University, where he plays football, number 13. I have lots of children in my life from family and friends. I have a doctorate in clinical psychology. I have what's called a PsyD. There are 3 types of doctorates that you can get in psychology, and I have the one that gears its recipients mostly for clinical practice. I also have a master's in clinical psychology, but my undergraduate degree is in journalism. My first career was in public relations, and I worked in public relations for 2 mayors of Atlanta, Andrew Young and Maynard Jackson, for 10 years before getting the great idea to become a psychologist, not having a clue how long it would take me to pursue the doctorate and how long it would take me before I could become gainfully employed again. But I emerged, and I'm very happy to report that I've been a licensed psychologist since 2002. I've owned and operated my own practice since 2004, though I have been working in the field of mental health services since 1996. My private practice is called Building Bridges to Better Lives and is located about 15 minutes south of downtown Atlanta. I work mostly with adults, a lot of women, a lot of married couples, some premarital couples, and some adolescent females. I do family work all the time, I believe. Some people actually bring people in their family to support them in therapy, and others are by themselves, but I'm always doing family work. I do what's called a genogram, which is a fancy word for a clinical family tree, on every client. I draw it out, it's very visual. I go back 2 generations and make the connections between the generations in terms of how people have learned to problem solve and make decisions, and how they view marriage and family and the expectations that they brought into their marriage and family because of that background. I'm always doing family work, even if it's just one individual in the room. Absolutely love the genogram. It gives me very helpful information. It connects the dots very tightly for my clients, and it's very enlightening for us all. I have been published. I have written a chapter in a textbook called Mood Disorders in Incarcerated Women within a textbook called Health Issues Among Incarcerated Women. I started my career working with the Department of Corrections, and I have worked with women who have killed their children, who have killed their mothers, their boyfriends, their husbands, all kinds of personalities. And I'm very happy to announce that I just finished, like fresh off the press last week, my very first book, which is on mother-daughter relationships. And I'm writing from the perspective of adult women, mainly beyond the age of 30, who have come to realize that, my mom, she's a little strange. Oh wow, we're very different. And I love my mother, but I don't like her. And so I've written this book to help women understand how to navigate those choppy waters and interact with their mothers lovingly and peacefully. I do have lots of experience in public speaking, dating back to my public relations days. At the age of 22, I was often called upon to bring remarks on behalf of the mayor's office. And certainly as a psychologist, I am called upon once or twice a month to deliver some kind of presentation, some kind of training, some kind of inspirational speech in a variety of settings. In fact, I founded my own sort of speakers bureau known as Blue Lights in the Basement, because I wanted to take the idea of getting help to the streets. I wanted to take psychology to the streets and debunk the myth that psychology was just for crazy people. So I set up these forums at a local coffee shop, and I'd just have everyday people come in, and we'd kick around everyday issues and expose people to this idea of connecting with others and plugging into life in a very helpful way. Because I am in this privileged seat of hearing the deep dark secrets of people who have never told anybody the things that have most troubled them, not even their husbands, not even their spouses, not even their best friends, I get every day that I am deeply trusted and that it is sacred work that I do. So I go to bed every night feeling a tremendous sense of purpose and waking up very excited about what's in store for me that day. And I also don't experience burnout. I may get tired, but I don't experience burnout because I really believe that I am walking in my calling. The idea of being available to help people, to encourage people, and to be a healing agent in people's lives is very transforming for me. Additionally, I get to hear myself say the same things over and over again all the time in certain principles and precepts that I promote. So I have to hold myself accountable to those things that I counsel others on. I have to practice what I preach, and from that genuineness of practicing what I preach, I think it's very easy for me to connect with people, to earn people's trust, and to be looked upon as a caring and authentic professional. It's important to me that a show like Family Fix make it on the air because families are crumbling and dying. A lot of people are in pain. Marriage has become almost extinct. And so I'm excited about the idea of a show that wants to expose what some of these issues are so that millions can be exposed to the idea of intervention and save their marriages and their families. I think that I'm a good fit for Family Fix for many reasons. Number one, because I'm well trained and because I have a wealth of experience under my belt. At this point in my career, I probably have interviewed literally thousands of people. And I believe that it is my gift, if you will, to easily connect with others and to form rapport and build relationship. I'm really into relationship and really into helping other people have the healthiest, happiest, most supportive relationships they can have. And these are all gifts and talents that I would love to bring to Family Fix. It ties into my mission, which is to expand the conversation around getting help. And so in this venue, I'd be able to multiply what I do every day times, I guess, millions. And that is a mind-boggling concept to even think about, and yet equally as humbling at the same time. I hope that I have satisfactorily answered your questions. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for your time and consideration. The time and energy that you're investing in this process is not lost on me, and regardless of what happens, I am grateful to have had the opportunity. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Pam Thompson from Atlanta. Bye-bye.